For the latest now, we turn to Brent Solomon, who's live in Richmond tonight. And Brent, many are calling this a major step towards accountability.
That they sure are, Carla, but the one question a lot of experts tonight can't help but ask is how many offenders are out there whose names never made the list. It's a just-released list revealing the names of every priest who's come through the Richmond diocese who has faced credible allegations of child sex abuse. One of those names, Father Julian Goodman, who is now removed from his position. In a previous interview, a former seminary student told us Goodman abused him when he was a teenager.
And what I felt in those early years was a sense of being alone, of being the only one in the world that this is happening to.
Over the decades, NBC 12 has uncovered accusations of other priests who were reviewed by the Catholic Church. For Father Stephen Rule, his case was reviewed, but he then returned to his role.
The situation in which he, Father Rule, placed himself and the claimant was inappropriate and exceeded boundaries under the circumstances. The review board did not, however, view the behavior as warranting removal from priestly ministry.
Since that time, his role has been suspended.
Anytime that there has been a survivor or there's been an incident of clergy sexual abuse, it's urgent.
Janine Harper is with Stop Child Abuse Now.
Many times when this happens, children or adolescents, they think it's their fault. They think somehow they shouldn't have been somewhere or they shouldn't have done something. And because it's an adult, and particularly an adult that they respected or admired, that they're confused by it.
But she says this list not only helps the Catholic Church become more transparent, it also offers a world of hope for survivors.
And it helps let them know, this wasn't their fault.
Now, back in September, Richmond Bishop Barry Nestout held a Message of Atonement service where parishioners prayed not just for their sins, but for the sins of others, including priests who may have overstepped their boundaries. At that time, the bishop called for a public list, and here it is.